Hello everyone, my name is Ashutosh Patel and I welcome you all in this another tutorial of machine learning. So today we are going to discuss about understanding machine learning using Python. Guys, before actually starting this tutorial, let me tell you, I have already posted two foundational courses on machine learning in my channel. So if you have not been through those videos, please go through it because this is a continuation of the previous tutorial only. So in order to get full holistic understanding about machine learning, it's very important to follow the video series sequentially. Now coming back to this tutorial, understanding machine learning using Python. So guys, in the previous tutorial we have seen machine learning workflow. In this tutorial our agenda will be to implement those workflow using Python. If you remember, in the previous tutorial we have implemented all the various steps involved in machine learning using Azure platform. We used Azure as IDE to create our Azure machine learning solution. Here the same thing will do, but the approach would be somewhat different. We'll use Python to develop our solution. Now the question is, why to use Python? If you already have Azure, where we are having a simple drag and drop option and it's pretty easy to create your machine learning solutions. The answer is, in Azure, although it's pretty easy to create your solution by simply drag and drop, but the real life problem and challenges are pretty much critical. It requires a lot of logics and mental exercise. With Azure, we don't get that much flexibility that we can implement our real life or real business challenges. For those challenges, we need a platform where we are having a greater flexibility to perform logical operation and customize our algorithm. And this is a reason why we are learning machine learning using Python. So this is the course overview. You can see on your screen. We are going to see machine learning workflow once again. We'll apply the workflow steps using Python and at the end we'll summarize. Also in this tutorial I'll show you a live demo of implementing a classical machine learning problem using Python algorithms. So let's start. So guys, what are the requirements to understand this tutorial? Uh, yeah, we are going to use Python for implementing the workflow, but I don't expect you to have a prior knowledge of Python. If you are having, it's well and good. It would be very easy for you to understand, but even if it is not, it's absolutely fine. We'll see everything from the beginning. The other thing which we are going to use is Jupyter Notebook. Jupyter Notebook is again a product of Azure and it helps to simulate our programs in a cloud. So instead of using an IDE, we'll be using uh, Azure Jupyter Notebook. Also, I do require some knowledge about dealing with rows and columns and some knowledge about a statistical concept would be very much helpful. Now guys, in the previous tutorial also I have told you there are mainly two languages which are very much helpful in learning machine learning. One is R and second is Python. Now personally I prefer to use Python over R. The reason is it's very much easy to understand. Python is a language which has been in industry for more than a decade and is a pretty strong programming language. Moreover, the program which you create using Python are very fast, it occupies less space and the syntax in Python are very similar as compared to other languages. Also, In Python we are having an additional advantage. We do have lot of libraries which saves our time by writing codes over and over. Wherever we require, we have our handy libraries. We can import packages and perform the function. Now currently there are many versions of Python available. You can see there are versions like 2.7 till 3.5. Honestly, the version is not important because in my experience I can say that there is not very much difference between each and every version. More or less all are same, and if you are working with any version, it's fine, you can continue working. But if you are fresh in Python, I would highly recommend you to start your journey with Python 3.5 version. Is the most advanced version, and all the necessary packages and libraries which we will be needing for this tutorial will be available in this version. Now, the major libraries which we will be using here are NumPy. NumPy is a library of Python which provides functionalities for 2D array operation, or else I should say multiple dimensional array operation. The other is Pandas. Pandas is a package which provides functionality for data framework operation. Matplotlib is a library for plotting, and we'll use another library that is very much in trend in current market, which is scikit-learn. So scikit-learn is a library which provides lot of functions, classes, packages for algorithm, pre-processing and performance evaluation. We'll be dealing with each of these libraries individually. Now, Jupyter Notebook. This is the perhaps most important thing in this tutorial, because whatever things will perform, we'll be doing it Jupyter Notebook. So if you have not created your account in Jupyter Notebook, I advise you, please do it, because after this each and every step will be doing here. The link to download or to create an online Jupyter Notebook is provided in the description window. You can just click and create your account and start using it. It's absolutely free, and it supports more than 25 programming language to execute your program. Now this is a machine learning workflow which you have already seen in the previous tutorial. We'll be starting our journey from asking the right question, and gradually we'll move toward testing the model, and this would be the final step of this tutorial. Remember again, everything we are going to do using Python.